Peter Cullen's voice is gone, but the character he brought to life will never be forgotten. The legendary voice actor behind Optimus Prime has died at the age of 85. Cullen passed away on August 26, 2026, at his home in Los Angeles, according to his agent. His family said he died peacefully, surrounded by loved ones. The cause of death has not been publicly disclosed. For millions of fans around the world, Peter Cullen wasn't simply a voice actor. He was Optimus Prime. For more than 4 decades, his deep, powerful, and unmistakable voice helped define one of the most recognizable heroes in animation and popular culture. Cullen first became the voice of Optimus Prime in the original Transformers animated series, which debuted in 1984. He continued portraying the Autobot leader in later Transformers projects, eventually returning to the character for the live-action movie franchise, beginning in 2007. But what made Cullen's performance so memorable wasn't simply the deep sound of his voice. There was warmth behind it. There was authority, but also compassion. And that was intentional. When Cullen auditioned for Optimus Prime in 1984, his brother Larry, a Marine veteran, gave him advice that would help shape the character. Instead of making Optimus sound like an aggressive Hollywood hero, Cullen was encouraged to portray strength with kindness. That idea became closely associated with his version of Optimus Prime, a leader who could be powerful without losing his humanity. And the impact of that performance became obvious when Transformers the movie shocked audiences by killing Optimus Prime. The reaction from fans was enormous. It helped demonstrate just how deeply Cullen's voice had connected with an entire generation of viewers. Years later, when the Transformers franchise moved into big-budget live-action films, Cullen returned to the role. He voiced Optimus Prime in Michael Bay's Transformers movies and continued playing the character in other Transformers projects, including Transformers Rise of the Beasts in 2023. But Optimus Prime was only one part of Peter Cullen's remarkable career. Another generation knew him as Eeyore from Winnie the Pooh. Unlike Optimus Prime's commanding presence, Eeyore was quiet, gloomy, and often pessimistic. Yet Cullen gave the character a distinctive personality that made him instantly recognizable. His career also stretched far beyond those 2 famous characters. Cullen voiced King Kong in the 1976 film, played Karr in Knight Rider, provided the creature's vocal effects for Predator, and worked on productions including The Smurfs, G.I. Joe, Voltron, DuckTales, and Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers. In other words, even if you didn't know his name, there's a good chance you had heard Peter Cullen's voice many times. His work crossed generations. Children grew up hearing him as Optimus Prime or Eeyore, while adults continued discovering his earlier performances through television, movies, and animation. His contribution to the industry was also formally recognized. Cullen received a Lifetime Achievement Award from the National Academy of Television Arts and Sciences in 2023, and he was among the early inductees into the Hasbro Hall of Fame. Now, following his death, his family has asked fans to honor his legacy not simply by remembering his characters, but by following the values associated with him: compassion, integrity, loyalty, and strength tempered by gentleness. That message feels especially fitting for the man who gave Optimus Prime his voice. Peter Cullen may be gone, but every time Optimus Prime speaks, a part of Cullen's legacy lives on. For generations of Transformers fans, that unmistakable voice will always belong to a leader who taught them that true strength doesn't have to be cruel. Sometimes, the strongest voice in the room is the one that chooses to be gentle.